Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for the lateness here today, but we've had a few technical problems trying to get here. Just hold on 2 seconds.
Well, you've also had problems on the Severn Bridge with the amount of traffic coming across, which we had as well, which hasn't helped matters. But
yeah, we're here. This is Rebels Radio, sponsored by Myfootballclub and the Slough Town Supporters Trust. The players are on the pitch at the moment. 3G pitch here at Merthyr Town, and we'll be interested to see how the Rebels line up. I'll give you the teams. For the Merthyr side is Glyn Garner in goal. 2 is Adam Davies. They got him in funny orders. 3 is James Bloom. 4 is Ashley Evans. I've got to try and find 5 on the sheet.
There ain't one.
I haven't got a 5 on here.
There ain't one. You've got 6.
I haven't got a 5. I've got a 6 is Reece Bagridge, 7 Corey Jenkins, 8 John Brown, 9 Kayon Reffel, 10 is Kane McLagan, and 11 is Ian Traylor. There's a number 19 instead. That's why Jared Wright is there's no number 5, so that's the team there for those. I'll run through the substitutes in a minute. In goal for Slough is Mark Scott. 2 and captain is Sean Fraser. 3 is Jai Dillon. 4 Adam New. 5 Dan Hicks. 6 Ryan Hope. 7 Lewis Putman. 8 Nathan Webb. 9 Lee Barney. 10 Gherkin Gottman. 11 Warren Harris. Substitutes are Jake Parsons. 12 14 Joe Grant. 15 Pritpal Raju. There will be a minute's silence before the game, so we will come off there just for a second, and we'll abide that for a couple of players that have passed away. So the captains are just in the centre, and captain for Merthyr Town, I'm going to get it right, is Ashley Evans. So we're just going to go for the minute silence.
But he hasn't blown his whistle yet. Quite a few disrespectful people in the right-hand corner over there.
Bit of noise in the crowd there. We are experiencing a few difficulties, but just bear with us, and hopefully your stream will be fine. We'll give you the best that we can, and we're not long just got here, so we are a little bit late in starting, but we'll give you everything as it goes along, and we'll give you, if you do want to get in contact with us, you can contact us on Twitter at MyFC Rebels Radio, or you can contact us through the YouTube. If you're listening on YouTube, there's a bit that says comments. You can click on there and it will come through to us when we get that. The home side are in blue and black shirts with black shorts and black socks. Slough are in their away kit of all purple, and the golden boot is up for grabs. Lee Barney needs to score 5, and Lewis Putman needs to score 2. As the referee kicks the ball off, and it's Merthyr on the attack on the far hand side, headed away by the captain Sean Fraser. Comes in to Warren Harris. Harris playing up front for Slough, gives it to Gockman. Gockman on the first side loses the ball, and it comes off him, and it's out for a throw into Merthyr. And
we're not complain about the state of the pitch, can you?
No, it's thrown in there long, headed away by Sean Fraser. He'll get to the rebound and hooks that one clear up towards Evans. Evans chests it out on the far hand side, but Warren Harris is first in. That does well to rob the ball. Then a sliding tackle by Evans on that far side, just as he got over the halfway line, means that it's a throw into Slough just over the halfway line. And how was your journey down, Mick?
Like you, I think we struggled on the Severn Bridge, but we were here for 12:30. But I've never seen the Severn Bridge crossing quite so busy in my life, and I've been across a few times.
Ball's bullied out by Mark Scott to Adam New in towards Ryan Hope. Ryan Hope with a bit of space gives it to Dylan. Dylan immediately closed down by Trailer. Shrugs off that challenge, gives it to Putman. Putman's just drifted inside, up against Evans. Goes back out to Dylan. Dylan on this near hand side again, being checked in. Dylan gets the cross in. Putman can't get a touch on it, and then Nathan Webb picks up the loose ball and it's headed away by Wright. It will come back out to Lewis Putman. Merthyr half to Adam New. New just flicks into Dan Hicks. No Guy Hollis here, he's on holiday. Out towards Captain Fraser. Fraser just plays it down the line looking for Gockman. Gockman trying to just flick the ball into the path of Warren Harris, but it's one on that far hand side by Bloom, and Bloom can bring the ball forwards for Merthyr, but he's checked off the ball. Then it comes through to McLagan. McLagan has time to play the ball out. Comes out to the left hand side where Trader picks the ball up. Back in towards Evans. First hand ball looking for the run of Davies. Davies here up against Lewis Putman. Back towards Trailer. Trailer, lovely little bit of tricks there on Putman, but finds Dylan a tougher prospect, and it's out for a throw in.
Because we're going to have to get used to this pitch next season. This is what we've got coming next season.
Well, hopefully so, yeah.
Absolutely magnificent, doesn't it? No more postponed games for flooding or the fact it's far too cold, it's frozen.
And just waiting for the quick throw here by Davis. Gets the ball back on this near hand side, down by the thing. Crosses first time, comes off Putman, and out for another throw.
This ground must hold 3,000-4,000 people, terracing on three sides.
I don't know, but why didn't you just look at the game? It's a lot easier. Is it? What's this thing with you people from Yorkshire and number of people? Balls into the edge of the area. Trailer's been marked closely here by Dylan. Trailer's had to go back on himself. He'll come out towards Evans. Evans just tries to chip a ball through, but it's gone all the way out of play and out for a throw, goal kick to Slough. And there's a good old crowd here today. I think the Slough fans are just trying to find their way over to that far hand side, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, you didn't get here till 2:45 because of the amount of traffic, but you've made it. That's the main thing.
Just about. We're here. I think they must be still in the bar, actually.
Yeah,
we're just waiting for Mark Scott to get the game underway with this long kick. Again, it is a huge kick aimed towards Putman. Putman can't get to it. It's won by Davis, but the header will come through to Barney. Good control by Barney. Plays it to the Webb. Just inside the centre circle. Out to Ryan Hope, and Ryan Hope brings it to Dylan. Dylan plays a 1-2 with Putts, but the ball went out of play. It didn't look like the whole ball had gone out of play, but it's a throw into Slough somehow as they'd lost the ball. Ball's with Putman, taken from the throw from Dylan. Putman's now got time on the ball. He's going to bring the ball forwards. Goes past Trailer. Just gets caught there, and that's a free kick to Slough. Trailer just accidentally caught the foot there of Lewis Putman, and this is a good opportunity for Slough early on in the game.
This is Lewis's range.
I forgot to press the stopwatch, so I can't tell you how many minutes it is. But there you go.
Well, it has been a bit rushed today. We'll let you
and Ryan Hope standing over this free kick for Slough. Up have gone forwards both Dan Hicks and Adam New. It's 35 yards out. Ryan Hope, good ball into the box. It's cleared only as far as Putman. Putman just 10 yards outside of the penalty area. Comes back towards Ryan Hope. Hope will take a touch and then plays a good ball into Dylan. Dylan just trying to play the 1-2, but not a good pass there by Dylan. And Trailer can't keep the ball in. It's out for a throw into Slough. And Slough just seeing a bit of pressure here for these opening minutes. Dylan will take this throw. Takes it quickly to Ryan Hope. Gets it back towards Dylan. Dylan plays it back a little bit behind Adam New, and New's got the chance to go back to Scott in goal in his all fluorescent orange kit. And he's got time to just bring the ball out. Brings it out to Dan Hicks on the far hand side. Hicks just strolls with the ball forwards here in the glorious sunshine. Plays a long ball over the top, looking for the run of Barney. It's headed clear by Bagridge. Comes out as far as Evans. Evans does well to win it in the centre of midfield, but then Hicks comes through and wins the ball. Back towards Ryan Hope. Now with Fraser. Fraser goes back to Nathan Webb, who's just filled in as Dan Hicks have gone forwards. Plays the ball out to Adam New. New just comes inside and then plays the ball into the path of Dylan with the outside of his foot. Dylan's got a bit of space here to attack. He comes through, gives it to Warren Harris. Warren Harris has a look. Good. He's almost won the ball there, but it's gone back with Wright and cleared by Merthyr up towards McLagan. Well beaten by New for the header. And then a poor touch there by Brown, but the ball still with Merthyr, and Trailer trying his tricks again there. Like fleet-footed is Ian Trailer, and his tricks just not working on that side Slough come down, close the ball out, but it's out for a Merthyr Town throw. And
decent enough start.
I don't know what that T-shirt is that you're wearing, Mick, but
No, you can't mention the T-shirt, but it is true, isn't it?
As the ball's been played out on the far hand side to Bagridge. Bagridge out towards Bloom. Back in towards Bagridge. Bagridge's time to pick his pass. Looks for a long ball over the top. Well spotted by Nathan Webb, though. It's been kept in on that far hand side, but it's just come off a Merthyr Town player now for a throw in.
I think Gary might have taken a photograph of the T-shirt.
Okay, now that I've read it, I think you should keep it well hidden. There's not a lot to play for. There's a couple of playoff places up for grabs still today in the Southern Premier, but the champions of the league are Poole Town, and all 4 teams have already been relegated from the league. As Fraser gets the game back on the way, but this long throw, it's mixture of players in there, comes through to Putman. Putman plays the ball back towards Adam New. New takes the first touch into the path of Dylan. Dylan just looks up, plays it on the ground to Putman. Putman with a bit of space here. Now he's trying to run with the ball. Just sees a tackle come in there, but the ball breaks kindly here for Merthyr. It's with Brown. Brown goes back to Davis, up towards Evans. Evans orchestrating the centre of midfield for Merthyr there, and under no pressure whatsoever, Merthyr have gone back to goalkeeper Garner, whose first touch of the ball gives it to the right back Davis. Davis immediately closed down by Ryan Hope. Ball over the top here, looking for the run of John Brown, but it's well spotted there by Adam New, and the youngster for Slough does well. Plays the ball on the ground. Slough playing a good bit of football on the ground here. And the ball's with Dan Hicks. He's just been closed down by McLagan. Rushes the pass towards Dylan, but Dylan does well to keep the ball in and then plays the ball down the line. It's headed out and almost over to where we are. Actually, Rebels Radio's John Porter springs into action, which is the first time I've ever seen that happen.
I mean, a rest for 20 minutes now.
Dylan takes the throw quickly to Hope. Hope chips the ball forward, trying to find Barney, but it's over his head. Comes through to Right with the clearance. Up towards Ryan Hope. Ryan Hope does well. Just heads the ball forwards, but the clearance isn't the best, but it falls kindly to Brown for Merthyr. Brown trying to play the ball forward. Mistake by Adam New. Lets in McLagan. McLagan trying to burst into the box. Goes down. And that is a penalty all day long. McLagan goes through. Dan Hicks comes across him. If Jamie Vardy's was a dive, that is not a dive. That is not a dive. Somehow, that is not a penalty.
But I watched the linesman there, and he looked at the referee before he decided it wasn't going to be a penalty. So,
the Slough got the ball back after all that with Dan Hicks, and Dan Hicks immediately under pressure by McLagan, plays the ball out well to Adam New. New just brings it out towards Dylan. Dylan cuts inside. Trailer slips over. Dylan still with the ball. Gives it to Putman. Putman will go back to New. New's got time. Oh, loose ball by New, but it's well spotted by Nathan Webb. Does well. Then Putman shows some skills. Gives it to Warren Harris. He's had to drop deep for Slough to Ryan Hope. Just on the edge of the centre circle. Looking for the run of Fraser on that far hand side. The ball just goes a bit of pace there and out of play. You don't think that was a penalty?
I'm not convinced it was, but it certainly wasn't a dive. But the linesman looked at the referee, didn't give a decision. He looked at the referee to give the decision, and then when the referee just waved play on, the linesman got on with it. So he didn't have the courage of his own convictions there. The linesman.
Right, lovely ball here into the path of Trailer. Picks it up inside his own half. Tries to run at Dylan. Trailer cuts inside, still with the ball at his feet. Tries to play it in towards Reffel. Reffel just forced wide by Dan Hicks. Reffel still gives it to Davis, the right back who's come forwards. Now the ball into Brown. Brown hits the ball in quickly, and then a quick shot there just by the number 7 Jenkins, and no power on that, safely into the hands of the Slough goalkeeper Mark Scott.
Bit of a scrappy start, but hopefully it'll settle down. At least it's a pitch we can actually, both sides can play football on, and you know you're going to get a true bounce on this.
Yeah, ball's on the far hand side now with Jenkins, but he's well marshalled there by Webb, who brings the ball and can bring it out, plays it off Brown, and it's out for a throw-in inside the Slough half.
Adam New just needs to be careful with...
He's just doing his boots up now. I think he's just finding it a little bit tricky.
Yeah, McLagan's beating the pace on that last one when the penalty wasn't given.
It's fair. You said the reason we're not winning is because they haven't put the flag up. That's what it is.
Ah, right.
As Merthyr fans just with an ironic cheer there as they awarded a soft free kick from the referee today, Mr. Adam Matthews from Stroud, or Stroud, whichever way you pronounce it. Merthyr just wastes that free kick though. Hit it a bit too long, straight into the arms of Mark Scott, and Scott just rolls the ball out into the path of Adam New. Adam New, under no pressure, can bring the ball forwards for Slough, right into the girder that's right in front of my position, so I'm going to try and move. New still with the ball, chips the ball forwards, looking for the run of Dylan. Dylan's done well to get this far forward. Right comes over, heads, and it's headed away by Putman, into the path of Dylan. Dylan does well to control it, just on the edge of the area now, chips the ball into the box, and it comes off a Merthyr player, and Slough win their first corner of the day. And
see what we make of this one then, Adrian.
Yes, we're just still waiting for someone to get
going up.
Still waiting for someone to get a ball at the moment. It's Ryan Hope going to walk over to get this one. We'll just put that down for a second, and we're just waiting for Ryan Hope to get into position for this corner to come in from the Rebels. Not the best position, unfortunately. We've got a girder one side and a wall the other side. As Ryan Hope drills the ball in, it's headed clear at the near post, only as far as Putman. Putman heads it back into the danger zone. New can't get to it. Hicks tries to head it into the path of Warren Harris. Warren Harris comes to the edge of the box. He's trying to turn. He's got McLagan in front of him. Gets a good cross in, but unfortunately straight into the arms of Garner in the Merthyr goal, who's wearing an interesting kind of two-tone green goalkeeping tops with luminous green pants and, green and black socks as he launches a long kick down. And it's cleared through. It's a long ball cleared through straight into the arms of Mark Scott.
Not sure the keeper's black tights are actually legal, Adrian.
There was, I don't know if you saw it, but there was a game in non-league level where a player got sent off for arguing over the socks because of the socks that you're supposed to wear, and he got sent off before the game even started. It was in the non-league paper if you haven't seen it. Slough appealing for handball there as Sean Fraser seemed to fall on the ball, and it's funnily enough, I think it's been awarded for a foul on Sean Fraser, and Slough have the free kick, and they've taken it quickly. It's been cleared by New, only as far as Evans. Evans does well, plays the ball out here for Traylor. Traylor just has to come back, looking to play the ball first time for Davis. Well spotted by Dylan, and Dylan back heels it into the path of Barney, who'd come into cover. Only as far as Evans. Evans again circulating and passing everything. It's now with Brown inside the centre circle for Merthyr, just on the halfway line, looking for the path of Traylor, but Traylor would need to be about 9'6" and on a motorbike to catch that one. Yeah,
the idea was good. Final execution wasn't
the game of the day seems to be at Dorchester. Kettering obviously need to win to get into that playoff position. Dorchester won, Kettering 2 already. Ooh. As Warren Harris flicks the ball on, but it's cleared here by Wright, and Dan Hicks heads it back with a cheeky little back header into the path of Mark Scott, and then rolls it out to Adam New. Adam New bringing the ball forwards here for Slough. So goes for the long ball forwards, looking for the run of Barney. Barney here trying to get goal side, and Garner has to come to the edge of his area. He wasn't quite sure where his position was. He's headed that one out, and it's a throw to Slough. And you're not going to see this because I'm going to stand in your way.
No, I can't see because you're stood in my way, but never mind.
Just because you're a
good header by the keeper.
Yeah, quick throw by Dylan, gets it back from Ryan Hope. Dylan still with the ball on that near hand side, up against Davis, but it's hooked clear by Traylor, only as far as New underneath. It does well, takes it first time touch, and then plays a lovely ball across Field Park, across to Fraser. Fraser 15 yards inside the Merthyr half towards Nathan Webb, but his ball is spotted by Bloom, and he can get Merthyr on the counter-attack here with Jenkins. Jenkins trying to find Reffel on this far hand side. Reffel now up against Dan Hicks. Reffel does well, goes past him easily, and plays ball into McLagan. Good challenge there by Dylan. Ball breaks kindly. Oh, what a save by Mark Scott at the feet of Ian Traylor. The ball fell kindly to him. Traylor side foots it goalwards. Mark Scott dives, and I don't know if he got it with his face or his body, but he's kept it out, and then he's dived on top of that loose ball.
Tremendous save, and but such close range as well.
But Reffel went past Hicks as if he wasn't there, didn't he?
Yeah.
So Slough just got to be careful there. They were caught on the counter-attack, but thanks to Mark Scott, they've kept it goalless here at Penydarren Park. And Mark Scott, long ball forwards, headed clear by Bloom, and Jenkins keeps it in on the far-hand side, then hooks the ball forwards, trying to find McLagan. McLagan with a lovely touch first time. Plays a heavy ball out, though, to Davis, the right-back. Just goes past Putman with ease. Now bringing the ball forwards, travelled 20, 30 yards. Still got the ball at his feet. No one closing him down. Webb comes across, plays it in towards Trailer. Trailer goes back, plays it out to the left back Bloom. Bloom just inside the Slough half, plays it to Jenkins on the far hand side. Jenkins cuts inside, looking for an option. Option's Trailer, who's coming away from that left hand side, gives it to Evans. Merthyr passing the ball well and trying to find Davis, hits him on the shoulder and bounces kindly for him. Tries to get into the box, but Dylan comes over and clears that one for Slough. Out for a throw in, and Merthyr try and take it quickly. They're just going to wait a little bit here now.
Davis was left on his own there.
Davis takes it quickly, gets the ball back from Reffel in towards Brown. Brown trying to release Reffel, and Dylan drills it into the main stand here, and it's bounced back onto the pitch. It'll be another throw for Merthyr. Dunstable 0, Bedworth 1. As they look for Brown again, Dylan gets his foot to it, and Brown lets that go out for a corner for Merthyr, and they'll send both centre backs forward. Bagridge.
Bedworth with nothing to the goal up.
And it's going to be Trailer that will put this corner in for Slough. The Slough was about 45 on the coach today, so I know a few have come down for the weekend as well. We're just waiting for Trailer to put this corner in. It looks like Merthyr have obviously got a routine here. Everyone's near the back post as Trailer aims for that back post. There is free header there. It is for right, but not guided towards a goal, and safely out for a goal kick.
Good attendance. Very good attendance today. You say there were 45 on the coach?
45 on the coach, yeah.
Not bad,
Kings Lynn have gone 1-0 up at home, and just trying to find some more tweets for you. Don't forget, if you do want to get in contact with us, you can do through Twitter at MyFC Rebels Radio. If you're listening on the YouTube thing, there's a bit that says comments, and you can come through to us. Long kick by Mark Scott. It's been guided back to goalkeeper Garner. Now Warrenhouse chases it down. Slough trying to win the ball back on the far hand side. Reffel up towards McLagan, well spotted by Hicks, but his pass has only gone as far as Evans. Now they're trying to set McLagan through on his far hand side, gets into the box, still going, great tackle. He's given a penalty. Oh my god, this record by Adam New in the penalty area. Clearly won the ball. Is that because he missed that first one?
Well, I think he definitely won the ball. Yes, he took the man, but he took the ball first.
He clearly took the ball.
Yeah, I thought he had as well, and that's Slough obviously not particularly happy with that
for
one.
me, I think he knows he got that first one wrong. He's given that one because he got that first one wrong. At the end, it is a penalty to Merthyr. This one shouldn't be a penalty. The one maybe 10 minutes before should have been. The Slough bench are extremely upset about that decision. It was a really, really good tackle by Adam New. He's not been shown the card or anything. There's Dylan still chatting to the referee here at the moment, but it's going to be a penalty. It looks like Trailer's going to take this penalty for Merthyr. Slough still arguing the decision.
I think quite rightly as well.
And it looks like everyone's out of the box. It looks like we will get this penalty. Trailer will take it for Merthyr. We're into the 20th minute here. And Trailer steps up to take this penalty. Hits it low. Oh, and Mark Scott saves that. That is a poor penalty from Trailer.
I think it's probably justice as well. It wasn't a very good penalty.
He should have blasted. He could have put that anywhere. That was an easy save for Mark Scott. It remains 0-0. Ball's with Lewis Putman inside the Slough half. Gives it back to Adam New. New just places the ball forwards, looking for Gockman. Gockman beaten to the ball. Breaks through for Nathan Webb. Lovely touch by Webb. Trying to get the ball through, but it's just overrun there. Slough appealing for a free kick for a foul on Webb, but nothing happening. And the ball's with the Merthyr goalkeeper Garner. And under no pressure, he picks the ball up and looks to release the ball long. And bit of excitement here on the last game of the season. St George's Day, obviously. Obviously it's England versus Wales. George versus the Dragon, and at the moment it's 0-0.
Yes.
As Warrenhouse wins the ball in the centre of midfield, shakes off a challenge, goes down, wins a free kick there from off Brown.
Yeah, there weren't too many English flags in the town, I noticed when we came in for some reason.
No, and
I've just had a message from the announcer next to me that they were here this morning, but they burnt them all. Yeah,
I'm not surprised. The ball's with Warrenhouse, just inside the Merthyr half. Gives it to Ryan Hope. Hope just plays the ball out to Gockman. Gockman trying to get into the game. He's got been marshalled well by Bloom, but plays it towards Fraser then plays the ball back, but Evans first to the ball for Merthyr, playing it down the line, looking for the run of McLagan, and Dan Hicks just shoulders him off the ball, and he'll pass it back to his goalkeeper Mark Scott, and Mark Scott under no pressure will just control the ball with his feet and just bring the ball forward. No chance of that horrible, and Mark Scott just plays the ball out, trying to find Dylan, but overhits it. No chance of that horrible back pass from Paul Stonehouse that ended up scuffing in the mud and letting us concede a goal as Wright plays the ball down, looking for Reffel. It's headed clear by New and then headed again by Dylan, comes through to Evans. Evans first time ball, lovely pass out towards Jenkins on that far left hand side. Jenkins up against Fraser. Jenkins just with the ball at his feet. Fraser standing with him today. Does well, comes out towards Brown. Brown plays the ball over, looking for the run of Bloom, and Bloom heads the ball down, but it's going to go out of play and it'll be a goal kick for Slough. 22 minutes gone. What's your views? Come on, Yorkshire man, you tell us your views.
I think it's been a little bit scrappy. So I think the penalty was evened up there. Possibly the first one was. I'm still not convinced, but the second one. He took his time before he made his mind up it was a penalty, and I do think he probably made up for the first. If he thinks he's missed it in the end. Yeah,
long ball forward. Mark Scott. It's been won by Bagridge, and then Trailer just trying to keep the ball. He does. Oh, the lines. Dylan comes out of. Linesman's got his. Slough trying to flip, and it comes off.
Caution. And
well, he's having a nightmare though, isn't he?
Well,
do you think it's because it's the last game of the season? It's his first ever game.
It looks like it's his first game, but they don't make their own decisions these days. They wait for the referee to do it.
Slough with the ball, but Dylan loses it. Trailer shows some good skills, plays the ball forwards, looking for the ball through to McLagan, but McLagan thought he was offside, stopped his play, and it's come through to Scott. And Scott plays the ball out towards Fraser. Fraser closed down by Jenkins. Ball up towards Barney. Barney does well, trying to turn Bagridge, but Bagridge shields him off. Goes back to the left back, Bloom, and Bloom goes back to his goalkeeper, Garner. Garner takes a touch, and Slough just let him have the ball there. No one's going to chase him down and put him under a bit of pressure. Garner's got all the time in the world. He's just waiting for a bit of movement. Plays the ball long, looking for Jenkins. Jenkins does well to head it in towards McLagan. McLagan up against Hicks. Nathan Webb comes over for Slough, then turns into a bit of trouble, but plays it off Jenkins and out for a throw on the near hand side. What's up, Mick? Someone trying to nick your glasses? What are you going to do? Give them to this linesman on the near hand side?
I'm trying to help you there.
I wouldn't be surprised. As we're just waiting for a ball to come back. Sean Fraser will take the throw on this far hand side, and Fraser takes it, quick throw. Bit of abuse coming, bit of banter coming from the Merthyr fans as Davis does well, keeps the ball in here, can bring the ball forwards for Merthyr. Crosses the halfway line, plays the ball, looking for Raffel. Slough looking for a handball. Dylan has to come across for Slough. Does well to challenge Trader, then keeps the ball in well on the corner flag. Up towards Putman. Putman loses it out from to Davis, and then some little flicks from Trailer, who's got a bag full, and he's showing them around. Davis out for a throw in for Murph, which Davis takes, trying to find Trader. Trader shields the ball well, plays it into the box. Nathan Webb with the clearance for Slough, up towards on the release Hope. That clearly is handball, and the referee and the linesman still haven't seen it.
Well, that's evened up the one that they've just had, so
and
call that a draw on that one.
I don't know what's going on with these officials today. Maybe they've been on the they're obviously even Adam News smiling. He's Davis out towards right play Bagridge, and Bagridge has got time to bring the ball forward. Warren House has just dropped into a little bit of a centre midfield position, just leaving Barney on his own. Played the ball forward, so it's won by Gockman, but Gockman immediately gives the ball away to Murphy. Ball's now with McLagan. McLagan trying to go past. He's looking for a foul there, and Slough don't realise that they've got plenty of time. Under pressure, they've kicked the ball long out towards Barney. Barney's beaten to the ball by Bagridge, but Barney will chase his clearance down right with the ball forward, so it finds Bloom, the left back, out towards Jenkins. Jenkins with time on the ball. He's up against Gockman. Just goes past Gockman, and then it's challenged by Fraser. Wins the ball, but it's out for a throw in.
The referee's got that one right. It is a Merthyr.
I think he's missed nearly everything else in the entire day anyway. So balls with Riffle, trying to find the ball over here to Trailer. Trailer does well, keeps the ball in, up against Dylan. Two having a very good battle here. Trailer tries to go past, but Dylan does well, shields the ball, and then Ade and Mick with the clearance. But it's a wasted clearance, only as far as Evans, who plays it back towards right. Right, just plays the ball looking for Brown, but it's spotted by Dylan, and this time it breaks to Warren Harris. His ball comes to Ryan Hope. And the referee, instead of playing advantage, has pulled the ball back for a foul on Slough, and Slough have now got to go back 20 yards.
Yeah, there was no vision from the referee then. We definitely had the advantage. He hasn't even, he's not had a word with the Merthyr player either.
So Slough got a free kick, which they're not in any hurry to take at the moment. They're now going to leave it for Mark Scott to take. And it's a bit of a non-entity at the moment, isn't it? Mark Scott finally, the Slough fans finally make some noise behind that goal as Bloom heads the clearance away as far as Jenkins. Jenkins turns, trying to play down the line for McLagan. McLagan and Hicks in a good battle there. It comes off Hicks. I thought it come off Hicks as well.
I thought that came off Hicks.
I don't know what's going on. I think that the referee's not sure because the kits are kind of similar. It's black and blue and purple. So Davis with the ball, trying to find the ball through there. McLagan's been flagged offside, but the referee's just going to let the play ball come through to Mark Scott, who bowls the ball out to Fraser on this near hand side. I think the purple and the black are too close a colour. That's what I think. Long ball cleared by Bagridge, and then it comes back to the other centre back right for Merthyr. Comes out to the marauding right back Davis. Plays the ball forwards. Well spotted by Ryan Hope. Hope will keep that ball in. Does well to win the ball back for Slough. Got Dylan on the overlap. Dylan does get that ball. Trailer comes into marking. Ball over the top ice right into the box towards Gockman, and Gockman is in an offside position. Good run though by Gockman.
Very good run.
Coming in, ghosted in on that far hand side. Good ball in there by Dylan, who's having a good game for the Rebels.
And I think if he just held back a couple of yards, he may well have got to that. And
Garner, the goalkeeper, has just fumbled the ball, but that's because he just got a kick, the ball kicked back by his manager there. So hopefully that's a sign of things to come.
Hopefully.
In fact, Garner's last game in goal played for Cirencester. And he left just before we were due to play them. Long ball cleared by Adam New, flicked on by Warren Harris, up towards Barney. Barney then trying to flick the ball on, headed clear by Wright. Ryan Hope were pushing the back, but it comes out towards Barney. Barney trying to find Gockman, who seems to have played and been asked to push forward. Clearance here by Merthyr and Jai Dillon. Good header back there, good defensive header by Dillon, back towards his goalkeeper. If you do wish to get in contact with us, you can do. What was it? At my FC.
Train of thought for
I don't know why. Slough got the ball on the far hand side, but it's won by Trailer. He goes back to his goalkeeper Garner. Garner rushes his kick, and lovely touch there by the management team. It's out for a throw. What was we talking about? Contact us at My FC Rebels Radio. I don't know what it was that took my thought away there. I really don't.
We can't mention it on air.
And it's a throw into Slough with Dylan. Dylan takes it towards Ryan Hope, hits it straight at Ashley Evans. It comes off him. It's another throw for Slough. Slough gone back 5 yards. Hope takes this quick one, finding Barney. Barney shields the ball up well for Slough. Then trying to release Dylan, but just a little bit too far in front. And you can also contact us if you're listening on YouTube. There's a little comments box, and you can comment on there, and it comes through to us. Hopefully here at wherever we are today. I forgot what it was called.
I think so far Merthyr have probably had the slightly better of it.
Yeah, so Merthyr with the throw with Davies up towards Dylan. Dylan, good header there, trying to get the ball to Warren Harris. He's beaten to the ball by Evans, but it comes through to Hicks, and Hicks plays it to Scott. Scott a little bit outside his area, is closed down by McLagan, but plays the ball forwards, finding Gockman. Gockman can't keep the ball in. It comes off Gockman's head. It's out for a throw in on that far-hand side, and Merthyr take it quickly, finding Reffel on that far-hand side. Comes off Gockman and out for another throw. And
it is noticeable that linesmen don't give decisions these days and look at the referees.
Bloom on the far hand side trying to release Jenkins, but Gockman doing his defensive duties, clears the ball well. Just wait for this throw from Bloom. Comes in, Hicks tries to go over there. Reffel won the ball, but he can't control it. It's out for a goal kick to Slough. And I suppose the referees and his officials have dominated. Well, these two are this side anyway, not the poor bloke on the far end side. He's had a good game. He ain't had a lot to do, Bynes, but
I think his decisions are on a shuffle play, aren't they? Just whatever comes up, he'll give.
I think he's got one of those dice that says yes or no, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Slough take the kick quickly, straight into Hicks, and Hicks is closed down. Finally heads it forwards to Fraser, but Fraser goes back to his goalkeeper Scott, and then Scott huge Barney. Right wins the header, but it'll be picked up by Putman. Putman just being closed down. He's got Dylan on the overlap, but Traylor does his defensive duties for Merthyr, and Dylan's trying to close him down. Slough giving the ball away to Barney. Barney trying to release Dylan in the box, but it's been cleared forwards, only as far as Nathan Webb. Webb does well to shake off the challenge of Reffel, and it's out towards Hicks. Hicks rolls it into Gockman. Gockman trying to turn. Plays the ball forward for Warren Harris, but it's come across his Bagridge, and then Bloom and Jenkins combined to get the ball back for Merthyr, and Jenkins going back to his own corner flag here. He's trying to clear it well. He's got Warren Harris on his back, and then Gockman trying to close it down. Good play there by Merthyr to clear the ball up towards Evans. Hooks the ball clear over the halfway line. Adenu with an easy header. Nathan Webb trying to head it into the path of Dylan, but his header lacks a bit of pace, and Traylor can bring the ball forwards. And Traylor wins a free kick as Dylan left a leg in there.
Yes, he did.
And so it is a free kick. He's got it the right way.
Andy knew it.
And he can congratulate himself for getting the decision right. It's taken him 33 minutes to get the correct decision. So Mr. Matthews is he's done well for the first 33 minutes. He's got everything wrong.
He's managed to get the wall back 10 yards as well, so that's two things he's got right. So,
as Traylor looks like he's lining up to take this free kick. It's a good 35-40 yards away from goal. He's just going to chip this ball forwards. Mark Scott comes and claims that one well, and beats right to the ball. And then he's trying to get Slough on the attack quickly. Slough with two men up, Barney and Warren Harris, but it's straight towards Davis. Head ball's gone through. Gockman does well, wins the ball and takes it in his stride, bursting forwards into the Merthyr halfway into the box. He's just closed down, gives it to Fraser. Fraser now towards Ryan Hope, who's overlapped. Then Fraser on the overlap gets through, and Slough win a corner. Good attacking play there by the Rebels. You're right, got nits.
It is. We haven't really threatened them, have we? We had one corner before.
And you can hear the Slough fans now. There's I know a lot of the old fogies were on the coast. The young uns aren't here today, but
they've come out the bar.
They are trying to make a little bit of noise on that far hand side. It's a corner on the far hand side, which Putman will take for Slough. Again, they send forwards both Adam New and Dan Hicks to put some height into this attack. Barney's just trying to get involved with the goalkeeper here. The referee's trying to watch. Putman puts a great corner. Hicks headed clear though. It'll come through to Warren Harris. He'll keep the ball in for Slough. He'll have a chance to get a decent cross in. It's closed down though. Breaks through to Nathan Webb on the edge of the area, 25-30 yards away from goal. Comes back to Ryan Hope. Slough going backwards instead of forwards. Ryan Hope puts the ball in. Hicks is underneath it, does well, flicks it on. It comes through to Putman on his far hand side. Hits it right foot. Oh! And that is, first of all, it's unusual for Lewis Putman to hit it on his right foot, because that's normally what he stands on. But he's hit that one all the way across the face of the goal. But just the wrong side of the goal, and it remains 0-0 here.
Just needed a touch then, I think, to go in. It was probably further away than it looked, but at least it's a shot that we've had that given them a little bit of a problem at the back, if nothing else.
Someone's stolen the dugouts, haven't they? If it rains, where do the players go and sitting on the bench? I don't know, there's no dugouts. Ball's been launched forwards by Garner. It's been headed clear by Slough. Comes through to Ryan Hope. Plays the ball forwards, looking for Barney, but Merthyr win the ball well. Adam New comes across, heads it clear, but it's kept in well here by Jenkins. Jenkins popping up on the right-hand side. Ball played forwards here by Evans. And again, he's looking for that perfect pass, isn't he? He's trying to get that ball over the top of the Slough defence, but this one comes through into the arms of Mark Scott.
Fortunately too hard again.
Mark Scott looks like the world's tallest carrot at the moment. Long ball forwards, looking for Warren Harris. Little push in the back on Warren Harris. It's cleared then by Brown up towards McLagan. McLagan does well, holds the ball up, and then Jenkins, who swapped sides on this near hand side. Adam New can't get to him. The linesman is. The ball's come into the box. It's come through to Reffel. The linesman was flagging for a foul, and the referee was playing play on.
Well, it was an obvious advantage there. And yes, while it might have been a free kick,
Adam New he's getting a talking to here because he clearly committed the foul. And
Merthyr had the advantage. There was no.
Is he going to get? Is he? No, he's not going to card him. So Adam New doesn't get a booking, but it's a corner. Oh, sorry, corner. to Merthyr on this near hand side, and Trailer again goes over to take.
I think it probably is the linesman's first game.
I don't think he knows what he's doing. And Trailer takes the corner, puts it into the danger zone. It's been headed wide by, I think that one's Bagridge or Jenkins. Jenkins, he's got. I can't see his number on his shirt. Jenkins. Jenkins has swapped sides with Trailer. So Jenkins has switched from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, and he was the one on that run that caused the problems for Slough. And Slough will restart the game with a goal kick with Mark Scott. And Scott launches a long ball forward, looking for Putman on this left-hand side. Putman can't get to the ball, it's over his head and it's out of play for a throw. And the small smattering of Slough fans behind the goal, just trying to keep warm here. As the sun's gone in a little bit here at Merthyr. Davis will take this throw.
It has turned a bit cold.
Looking for Dylan. Dylan does well to win the ball, and then Evans muscles Warren Harris off. Warren Harris trying to win the ball back. Evans it is who hooks the ball forwards. Dylan heads it through. Warren Harris and Evans having a good battle in the centre. It's come through to Riffle. Riffle's got a chance to go past Ryan Hope. Plays it on the far hand side where Trailer's picking up on this side. Just dinking the ball forward, looking for the run of Bloom into the box. Bloom has to go back. Trailer does well, keeps the ball in on that far hand side. Level with the Slough Penydarren up against Fraser. This time he finds Fraser in good form. And it's won by Slough. Now Fraser can bring the ball forward. Gives it to Putman. Putman in acres of space on the left-hand side. Looking for run. He's being closed down by a couple of players. Still got the ball. Cuts inside. Gives it to Dylan. Dylan with the ball. He's closed down. Plays the ball forwards, but hits it out of play and out for a Merthyr throw. But first time you've seen Sean Fraser as captain. What are your views on Sean?
Well, I said before, he's had a steady season, hasn't he? And I think he's a nice calming influence at the back.
Ball played forward here.
That he's now out of position, but
yeah, ball played forward there by Bagridge, looking for Bloom. I think that Sean Fraser is. You could mostly count the number of mistakes he's made this season on one hand.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Guy Hollis won all the awards at the presentation evening because he's had an outstanding season. Where there are some games when you're a centre back, you mostly see a little bit more action of the right back, but. I think that Sean fully deserves his captaincy.
Yes, I think so as well.
He takes the throw. It's flicked on by Warren Harris, but can't direct it in play and out of play for a throw.
He does seem to direct the play from.
Yeah, I think unless you're actually watching what he does, he is out there directing players and urging them forwards. Slough won the ball in the centre with Ryan Hope. Now Hope just shrugs off a challenge. Just got caught there, looking for a foul, and he hammers the ground in disgust that he wasn't given one. Ball's with Davies. Davies towards right, up towards Evans, and then Warren Harris trying to close down. Ade and Mick with the defensive header. Dylan just shields the player off and then keeps the ball down the line, but Davies wins it. It'll break into the centre, which Ryan Hope will pick up. Plays it on the far hand side, looking for the run of Sean Fraser on the far hand side. Does well to get to the ball, but can't keep it in and out of play. Dylan's having a very good game left back, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Yeah, let's not put the curse on him, but he is having quite a good game. But when you look at Sean Fraser off the ball, he's always directing there. He's always pointing. He's always telling players where they should move, what they should be doing. Sign of a good captain.
So a throw for Merthyr on the far hand side, easily headed away by Hicks. Then Bagridge headers the ball away. Gockman with another header. A bit of head tennis here. Brown with the next header. It comes through to Rafael. Rafael trying to find McLagan, but Hicks comes across for Slough and then just loses the ball. And it breaks through to Mark Scott as everyone else had stopped. McLagan's still down on the ground. Slough's still got the ball. And then Jenkins just fouls Dylan. I think Hicks got pushed off the ball by McLagan and the two of them have gone for a tackle. McLagan's down injured.
They tangled. I don't think it wasn't a foul.
And so a bit of the referees are having the refereeing assistants are the main people in this game today, aren't they?
He's not letting the physio on. And basically trying to get on with it.
Yeah, Mark Scott helping McLagan up to his feet here, and the game will restart with a free kick for Slough. And
McLagan's still limping.
41st minute of the game here. Adam New will take this free kick, gives it to Hicks. Hicks has got time to bring the ball for Slough. He brings it across to Fraser. Fraser goes back to his goalkeeper, and then Scott will play the ball out here to Adam New. New with plenty of time to bring the ball forwards for Slough. Just chips the ball forwards, looking for the run of Barney, but Wright comes across for Merthyr. Then Jenkins up against Dillon. Dillon does well to win the first ball, but second ball's won by Jenkins. Gives it to Evans, and Evans goes back to his goalkeeper Garner, and immediately Slough just let him have the ball. This time Barney puts some pressure on it, forces Garner to come back, and now Slough just put a bit of pressure on. Garner under no pressure whatsoever, as Barney had run away from goal, and under no pressure Garner just chips the ball out. And Slough have maybe got to be putting a bit more pressure on, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. That was a dreadful clearance. Like you say, that there was nobody within 20 yards of him, the keeper.
Just
it beautifully.
Just a little bit of breaking play as Dillon's trying to get the ball out of a net that's on the side. Takes a quick throw towards Ryan Hope. Gets the ball back. A little bit too high for Dillon, but does well to control it. Ball's with Ryan Hope. Trying to find it into the box. That ball will find Warren Harris on the edge. Gives it back to Fraser. Fraser chips the ball forwards, but it's easily chested back to his goalkeeper by Adam Davies, and it remains 0-0 here with less than 5 minutes to go between half-time. Balls come forwards, and a little bit of a mix-up there between Hicks and New, but New heads it back towards his goalkeeper, and he just rolls it out to Adam New. Adam New being chased down here by McLagan. Plays the ball forwards. Putman ducks underneath it. Comes through to McLagan. In towards Evans. Evans plays it out towards Traylor. Traylor with one of those little no-look passes into the feet of Keelan Rafael. Rafael inside the box. Goes past one. Gets a shot. And it's a great save again by Mark Scott. Really good play here by Keelan Rafael. Arched his body, turned and fired the shot in, and full save Mark Scott.
Tremendous save, left-handed. Fabulous save, that one. I think that was definitely heading for the corner.
And best chances, I think Merthyr have been on top so far this first half.
Oh, they have.
As Traylor, this time he takes a short one towards Brown. Brown gives it back towards Traylor. A little bit behind him. Traylor keeps the ball. Flicks it in with the outside of his boot towards Jenkins. Jenkins will try and backheel it into the path of Traylor. Traylor running away from goal. Tackle there by Warren Harris, but he's been robbed of the ball by Wright. Wright going away from goal. Gives it to Brown on the edge of the area. Chips the ball in, but Mark Scott grabs that before Bagridge can get to it, and he'll just slow the play down a little bit here, allowing Slough to get forwards a little bit. Slough just trying to build from the back. Ball's rolled out towards Nathan Webb. Webb closed down by Jenkins. Webb still with the ball. Comes out towards Dillon. Dillon with time. Tries to play the ball down, looking for Putman. Putman holds the ball up well, just inside his own half. Turns, plays it well, looking for Barney. Barney does well to pick the ball up now. Skips inside, nutmegs Bagridge, gets across the box. He's still going away from the box. Bagridge with the challenge, and it's a good challenge by him. Wins the ball, and then it's Brown who picks the ball up for Merthyr towards Traylor. 10 yards inside his own. He's going to have a foot race with Dan Hicks, and Dan Hicks is not fast enough, but he's definitely strong enough and holds off that challenge. Plays the ball in only as far as Evans. Evans in acres of space here for Merthyr. Looks like he's going to line up and shot. He shoots, and it takes a deflection, and Mark Scott again. Oh my words.
That took a deflection on its way as well, and he had to adjust in midair. Tremendous save over the back.
That is a fantastic save there by Mark Scott. He watched it closely, arched his back, and it looked like it was going over his head. He tipped it over the crossbar. It's out for another corner for Merthyr on that far hand side. And Traylor again pops over to take this one. This will be an in-swinging corner for Merthyr. And Slough just got to be a bit careful. This one's a good one in. It's been headed clear by Hicks. The ball will come out towards Evans. Evans heads it all forward to Bagridge. Bagridge closed down, but it comes back out towards Evans. Evans chipping the ball forwards, only as far as Hicks. He can take it on his chest, and then volley's clear. Now looking for the run of Barney. Barney in a foot race here with Bloom, but Garner comes across and kicks it clear. And the ball's caught by Trent Phillips almost. He dropped it, typical goalkeeping coach, and rolls the ball forwards and out, and it'll be a throw into Slough just inside the Merthyr half. We're into the last minute of this first half as Dillon takes a throw, trying to find Warren Harris. Warren Harris loses the ball to Davis, and Davis gets it back from Jenkins, plays the ball down the line. McLagan with the first header, good header by him, but Nathan Webb comes across for Slough, and then Dillon can't keep the ball in and just hoofs it down the line and out for a Merthyr throw. As some of the Slough faithful just heading towards the bar, I think, trying to get in quickly. The ball's with Wright, gives it to Davies just inside the Slough half, trying to find the ball, looking for the run of Jenkins up against Dillon. Dillon does well, Dylan fell down there, and the linesman on the near hand side is having an absolute nightmare the first half. Gives Slough a free kick. The word soft should only be described to two things: ice cream and that tackle.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Yes. Two things.
That was. I think Mark Scott's trying to chat him up. I think he's trying to tell him that when it comes out second half, can he run down our line again? Because he's not got a single decision right so far. I'm not sure what his name, because I don't know which one he is. But Scott launches the long kick down the field. Putman's underneath it. Moran Harris misses it. Or come through to Davies. Davies will just volley the ball in. Flicked on by Evans towards Traylor. Traylor takes it on his chest and then flicks the ball over. And the referee says that that's half-time. And half-time score at Penydarren Park is Merthyr 0, Slough 0. But that penalty saved by Mark Scott is the difference between the two teams, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Mark's had a very good first half. The penalty save, 3 other wonderful saves, and that last one especially, which was going to be a very easy save for him until it took a deflection, and he had to readjust and tip it over the bar. So without putting the curse on him, he's had a very, very good first half. Our referee going to the changing room, hopefully.
So here, and the referee comes off. I don't know why. You can tell which one of the lino has been doing this side, because he's the one that's knackered. The other one's not had a lot to do. So what we're going to do is we're just going to let this lady come up, because someone's going to steal some raffle tickets.
I think the lines
the winning raffle ticket has already been drawn.
I think the lines are on this
If
side,
you're listening back in Slough and you've got the winning lottery ticket. There we go. Look at all that.
I never got a chance to buy one.
No, that's good. £2945 if you got the 50-50 ticket.
No.
189 quid. My word.
Yeah. Well worth.
We should have entered that. Yep. That would have paid for you to get back to Yorkshire at least. We'll try and give you some scores from some of the other games in our league. I've got so far Frome 0, Redditch 1. We've got Leamington 0, Hungerford 0. And we'll just go down and see some more if we can find some. Dorchester 1, Kettering 2. I don't know. It says Dorchester 1, Kettering 2, tweeted by Kettering, but Dorchester have tweeted it's Dorchester 1, Kettering 3. So we're not sure what's going on there. I think it may be 3-1 to Kettering. So we'll just try and find some more for you. Marlow 0, Evesham 2. Kings Lynn 1, Stratford 0. And that's really it, isn't it? Although I've got another one. Histon 1, Cirencester 0. Mick, MyFC, you got a summer coming up here of prospects for Slough. What about the summer for MyFC?
We have. Hopefully it's a bit quieter in the summer than it is during the season, but we still have a lot to do with the accounts and what have you. So there's still work to do. I understand next season there's going to be a brand new away shirt for Slough, but last I heard there was no. That's because it's gone bad reception. Have we lost it, or we just got bad? Yeah, it only goes bad when I'm on. So yes, we've got the summer ahead and then brand new season to look forward to. And as I say, I understand that Slough are looking at a new colour away kit, which I hope's not red. I do hope it's not red. I don't want red. And we've got bad reception. I've no idea why we've got bad reception. Oh well, all right, okay. 25 quid to join. Bargain at twice the price. It's about 8 cups of coffee. So less than 2 weeks ago, I can join my FC. We're also co-sponsored by the Supporters Trust. And for your £10 for the Supporters Trust, you do get chauffeured to the ground. Are we still on bad? So, well, yes, I thought so. It's mainly because I don't think we've got anything coming through. We've got good. We're back. We're on good again. So, we won't know. But I mean, based on the fact that we got Kings Lynn in our league, which to me was absolutely farcical, I've no idea. But we've lost a couple of West Country teams, 2 or 3 West Country teams. We've lost Bideford,
do you want to say we got? I know that Mick's been whittering on, but we got with us the other part of Rebels Radio, John Porter's last game of the season. Anything that you'd like to say that's broadcastable to some of the people listening? No.
Apart from well done, Ade.
Why well done? I haven't done nothing.
Do you want a warden?
I won a warden apparently, didn't I?
Have you?
Yes. I'll tell him about you stand there. Yes, on the presentation evening last Saturday,
Right.
in case you weren't there, there was only 2 awards that Guy Hollis didn't win. One was Goalkeeper of the Year, or clean sheets for the season, and the other one was for Clubman of the Year, which the Supporters Trust had kindly nominated and gave it to me.
Well done.
Which was a complete shock, bearing in mind that I hadn't realised that I was even anywhere close to it. But I was very grateful, and it was the Chris Zaliski Trophy in honour of Mr. Slough Town, as he was known, Chris, and he's no longer with us, and very grateful to have been nominated and to receive the award.
Well, that's excellent. I mean, you've done a fabulous job this season on the commentaries. They've been absolutely great. I know there's been the odd occasion when you couldn't make it because the coach broke down, and today you were stuck on the M4, but hey ho. And we've got John Porter's come up here. There's no freebies, John. I don't know what you come up here for. There's no freebies.
We're just having a chat because obviously a lot of things for Slough this summer to look forwards to. One was obviously hopefully that new ground, which should be ready for August the 16th.
Are we going to have the first 3 games away from
That's
home?
it. Depends on the league. You have to ask the league for it.
Yeah, I know,
there is a
but
contingency plan, and
but it would be nice if we weren't, with no disrespect to Beaconsfield, it would be nice if we played the first 3 games away.
yeah.
And then
But there's we're also obviously the discussion that we could, well, depending on who goes up and who goes down, and how the FA react, we could next season be in the Ryman League.
Yeah.
Which would be great for me because I don't actually live in Slough. So if we are in the Ryman League, I could actually mostly walk to half the games there because they're in some decent areas for me. But
well, it would cut down a lot of travelling as well, wouldn't it? That's the other thing.
yeah, I think that
No, John reckons it
there's a
would cut
couple of
down
long
travelling.
games, isn't there?
In terms of distance, yes, but in terms of time, no, it's probably worse. Because it's all in and around London.
Because of the M25.
Yeah, because you have to contend with the M25 rather than the
M4 and the M40.
the Severn Bridge, as we found out today. Is I
how
believe
long
the players came down on the supporters team coach. Did you get caught in that traffic at the Severn
How long did
Bridge?
it take you to get down here today?
We left at 11 and got here
Just before 3.
just before 3. But
But you'll have been half an hour sat on the Severn Bridge like
yeah,
were.
and we didn't have a proper lengthy stop either, which we should have done. But there you go. So we're
But
just
at least we don't have Bideford to contend with next season.
no, we're just fiddling around with our internet. So if you had have a bit of a bad signal, then we apologise. We're just trying to change a few things. So if you do want to get in contact with us with tell us where you're listening, or if you want a little shout out, as it is the last game of the season, we've closed down the YouTube bit on it, so you can only contact us unfortunately through Twitter. Do you think we can should we set up a Facebook page for people for next year? Would that be an idea?
Thought we had one.
I don't know, for Rebels Radio, not for
I thought we had one.
I'll sort it out over the summer.
Understand Twitter? What?
I don't think you understand.
My FC Rebels Radio that you keep on about then.
Okay, I'll try. I'll have a look and sort
I'm not.
I know you're a bit of a twit, but I know there's not a lot else.
Thank you.
So we'll just run through the other games in today's Southern Premier League matches. We're just trying to find some scores now. We're just fiddling around with our computer. We've got Bideford versus Biggleswade, Cambridge City versus Poole, Cheshire United versus Weymouth, Chippenham versus Portland Rovers, Dorchester versus Kettering, Dunstable versus Bedworth, Frome versus Redditch, Histon versus Cirencester, Hitchin versus St Neots, Kingsley and Stratford, Leamington Hungerford, and the last one is obviously Merthyr Slough. So still with a couple little things, although Kettering are winning, the fact that Leamington are drawing with Hungerford means that the final playoff place will go to Leamington. Weymouth are still in there and fighting as well, but they need Kettering to lose.
They need a miracle.
And they're 3-1 up at the moment, so can't see that happening.
And Cambridge had 4 matches, didn't they, this week? 3 matches.
Yeah, there are a couple of games that are scheduled for next Tuesday, the 26th, as some games have been postponed due to the weather this season, so we'll look forward to those. We'll try and update you some of the...
So the league can actually extend the season if they
really want to? They've already done that, so we'll try and
Are
see.
these games that don't affect...
Yeah, everything will be sorted by the end of today, so there you go. We're just waiting. Dan Hicks was walking off the pitch at the end of that first half, looking like he was in a bit of pain there, so we may see some different things. I'll run.
Could do.
They do it a little bit differently at Merthyr. They got all the names of the players, and I've got to look at the numbers, as some of the Slough players. How much he's I think he was just holding his shoulder. His side. So we start with Merthyr. Goal is Glyn Garner. Is James Bloom. The paper's just blowing away. 4 and captain is Ashley Evans. 19 is Jared Wright in place of number 5. 6 is Reese Bagridge. 7 Corey Jenkins. 8 John Brown. 9 is Kayan Rafael. 10 is Kane McLagan. 11 Ian Traylor. Substitutes for Merthyr: 12 Scott Tannock, 13 Cameron Clark, 14 Jay Bowen, 15 Chris Hugh, and 16 Jordan Chappell. For the Rebels, we have Mark Scott in goal. 2 is Sean Fraser, who's also captain. We've got 3 Jai Dillon, 4 Adam New, 5 Dan Hicks, 6 Ryan Hope, 7 Lewis Putman, 8 Nathan Webb, 9 Lee Barney, 10 Gherkin Gottman, 11 Warren Harris. Substitutes for Slough: Jake Parsons wears 12, 14 Joe Grant, 15 Pritpal Raju. I'm not sure that I think I have seen Lawrence Arctic here, but whether he's not been given a number, I don't know. But we shall see. The referee is Mr. Adam Matthews from Stroud. He's got 2 assistants. One's called Graham Pugh from Stroud. The other one's called Oliver Spender. We won't say anything about them.
No.
As we'll just wait for... Everyone's out for the start of the second half. We're just waiting for the second half to start.
No, we've got Mr. Incompetent on this side again.
Yeah, so if you contact with us... Oh! Who did that? Just booted the ball off the pitch. Hit him on the back of the head. Knocked his glasses off. Almost knocked him out. And it's nice to see that the Merthyr players have run... He seems fine. Cares. Nathan Webb... the ball on the right hand side, does well to avoid the challenge. "45 minutes left, last game of the season. Let's have some fun, and Slough just go back to goalkeeper Mark Scott. And the referee has given for a foul by Barney, and
was noticeable. On
Hopes
that, free
hopes were
kick that
raised
we
because
got.
it's that dodgy linesman. Hopes were raised we were going to get a penalty.
You're not going to get a penalty.
I think that's what Scotty was doing when they had that free kick. He was telling them, I hope you was bad in the second half. Garner gets the game back underway. Long kick, it's headed away by McLagan, and then Dylan heads it back towards goalkeeper Scott. As the Slough fans just get their flags out. Ball's played forward to Gockman. Gockman misses the ball, and it'll be picked up by Rafael. Rafael with a lovely touch. Comes inside, still with it, gives it to Brown. Brown releases Davies on that far hand side. Davies storming forward, closed down by a couple of players, gets across in. Trailer with a header. He had more time on the ball there than he realised, and just headed it wide, and not the best of effort there. Just a good 7 or 8 yards. The sun finally coming out here at Merthyr, and we're stuck in the stand.
We're stuck under the main stand.
Well, I'm stuck with you under the main stand. That's the problem.
At least we're not up on the gantry. There's no gantry, thank goodness.
I know. I did tweet them today to see if we could come from the gantry, because I know your fear of heights is.
Thanks for that.
Is there? So the ball's been played over the top by Slough, but a bit of a wasted ball straight into the arms of Garner in the Merthyr goal. As the management from both sides seems to be having a conversation rather than watching the football. Long ball over the top, looking for Fraser. Fraser clears the ball. It's going to be a throw into, which is taken quickly inside the Slough half by Bloom. Way line closed down, plays it in towards Bloom, and his eye off the ball, unfortunately, and it's out for a to Slough. So
Both sides need to settle down this.
yeah, still 0-0 here at Penydarren Park in this St George's Day battle. St George versus the Dragon. At the moment, the Dragon is ahead on points. As Slough win the ball, come through to Barney. Barney's touch, trying to find Warren House. Good tackle there by Evans, and it will be breakthrough for Trailer. Trailer speeds up, bursting into the Slough half, up against Dylan, trying to go past him, cuts inside him well, bursts into the box. His ball is cleared by Nathan Webb, and then it's kept in back towards Trailer. Trailer shoots, and he hits it over the top of the bar again. You can't see much, can you? Because I'm standing in the way.
No, I couldn't tell where that. I could tell from the feed because you were stuck.
A lot of people still in the bar here at Merthyr watching soccer Saturday.
We're in there.
So
maybe we should have broadcast from in there.
I should have bought the heater. It's the game will restart with Mark Scott with the goal kick, with the Slough fans now bathing in the sunshine behind the goal to our right. The Merthyr fans congregating behind the sheltered terrace. Long ball forwards trying to find Warren Harris, but it's been won by Bagridge, and then Neil Baker with a little touch there as Mark Scott's just gone down as he kicked the ball there, and
this could be. I
think
this could be a bit dodgy.
He's holding the top of his thigh hip area, which is where he's had a bit of a problem before. So as he kicked the ball out, so the point is, who will go in goal for Slough if he can't continue?
Well, that's it. This is the problem with only having one keeper, isn't it?
I'm not sure. I think the way that Jake Parsons is looking, it could well be him. That's why he's come to sat on the bench. So break and play here as Mark Scott gets some treatment inside the penalty area. There, just as he kicked the ball there, he just pulled something, and we're just seeing Hitchin Town's attendance today. It was a pay what you want attendance. It's 1,184.
Oh. That's not bad, is it?
So it just goes to show you what you can do with your own ground and stuff. So Mark Scott still being treated on the pitch there.
The trouble is, if everybody's paid 10 pence to get in, it's not the greatest. But
I don't think people would pay 10 pence, would they? Don't be silly. Mark Scott still being treated. It's the game stopped and people are just having a bit of a break. Slough are chatting up the linesman on this near hand side, making sure that he's as bad as he was for the first half.
Yeah. See if he's read the laws in the
break
see if
of
he's
play.
read the laws during the half-time break.
Have you got any jokes that you can tell while we're waiting?
Hey?
Have you got any jokes you can tell while we're waiting?
Not as repeatable, no.
No. Mostly not. John Porter's on tea duty. He's doing getting teas.
What you said when you were queuing at the Severn Bridge, but I don't think that's repeatable.
Mark Scott's back on his feet. He's walking a little bit gingerly, but he's back, and the game will restart with a throw to Slough.
I don't think he'll be kicking the ball very often in the second half.
We shall see as some of the Slough old faithful make their way down. Ball's thrown in towards Warren Harris. Warren Harris does well to hold the ball, and as he played it back to Sean Fraser, it just rolled out of play. And I've just heard that the Slough manager Neil Baker shout the same thing that I thought. It's got to be the whole ball that goes out of play, surely.
Yeah, I didn't think that had gone out either. That's
as
the
ball's been headed clear. Fraser gets the second chance to clear. It'll come through to right with the clearance. Only as far as Webb. Webb picks up on the halfway line. We're trying to find Gockman. Gockman takes it in his stride, but just overruns it. Then Bloom hits it straight at Gockman, and it comes off. Gockman is out for a throw. We'll have we've played 7 minutes of the first half, but we'll have a lot of that as added on time as Bloom takes the throw there, and it's come over the head. It's broken kindly to Brown. Brown goes past Hicks. Hicks is struggling a little bit. Adam New goes across on the far hand side. Ball's into the centre of the box. Breakthrough by Jenkins. Looked like he got that with his hand, but ball's on the far hand side with Jenkins. He's moving away. Comes back towards Davies. Davies in towards Evans. Evans looks to turn, plays the ball in. Hicks sticks out a leg, and it's cleared now by Nathan Webb. And then Hicks hits it straight at McCracken, and then brings the ball out towards Putman. Putman just picking the ball up inside the half. Goes past the challenge of Evans. Brings the ball back inside. Goes past Rafael, and then makes a missed kick, but gets the ball back. So plays the ball out. Looking, I don't know if he was looking for Fraser for Gockman. It was in between the two of them. It's out for a throw to Merthyr Town.
Yes, he was. I'm sure he was there, but he just miskicked it. But he was harassed by the defender. He's also sort of looking as though he might have taken a knock there as well.
Histon have gone 2-0 up against Cirencester. Long ball forward, looking for Rafael. It's been headed clear by New towards Putman. Putman back in towards Ryan Hope. Hope just releases Fraser. Fraser just gets the ball a little bit behind him, cuts inside, gives it towards Ryan Hope. Nice little touch by him to Warren Harris. Harris trying to play in Barney. Barney gets into the box here, shoots it across the box, and then Garner doesn't get a touch. It's out for a goal kick. But good bit of play there by Slough. Just maybe lacking someone in the middle.
Yes, it should have been pulled back towards the penalty spot. But he played it forward there, unfortunately. Did Lee Barney, but it was a good move.
A goal in the game between Chippenham and Portland Rovers. Chippenham are taking the lead. Chippenham 1, Portland Rovers 0. As we still wait for Garner to take this goal kick. Just taking it. Not a lot to do today, has he? Jake Parsons just being told to warm up here by Slough. As Garner launches a long kick down, looking for McLagan, but it's headed clear by New, and then played forwards by Evans, kept in by Jenkins, and then Adam New up against Rafael, but Adam New just shields that ball out. It's out for a goal kick. So how was your journey down from Yorkshire? How long did it take you?
Well, I came last night, came down yesterday, so...
Oh, you would.
It was quite good, actually, quite free for a change, was the M1 and the M42.
Yeah, Mark Scott's not going to be taking the goal kicks for the rest of this season.
I didn't think he would.
As Hicks takes the kick. It's come off the head of Matthew Davies. Davies with a push there. And
substitute coming on, is it?
There was a substitution for Slough. Hicks. Right, well, this is a bit of breaking news for you. Substitution. Gherkin Gockman is going to go in goal. Mark Scott is going to come off injured. He can't continue. Gock's going in goal, and coming on is Jake Parsons. Yeah. So, good round of applause here for Mark Scott. He's had a cracking first half, hasn't he?
He has. Gockman's not the tallest lad in the world, is he?
And Mark Scott's getting a very generous round of applause here from the Merthyr fans and the Slough fans. Gockman's going to go in goal. And Jake Parsons is coming on. That's the substitution.
It's a very good round of applause anyway.
And it's a really good round of applause here from the Merthyr fans. Scotty's had a very good game. And takes his place on the bench. Then Gockman's wearing Mark Scott's shirt. Now, to say that there's a difference in size, Gockman could be wearing that to Glastonbury as a tent.
Yes, it is slightly large.
Slough will have a free kick. It's about 15 yards inside the Merthyr half. As the ball's played in, looking for Garner. Garner drops the ball, but then tries to throw it out and release Trailer quickly. Trailer gets the ball in the halfway line and wins a free kick there off Nathan Webb. And
a caution.
Webb's the first player to receive the yellow card here on, I can't count, 47 minutes? 57 minutes even.
57.
And Slough will have to try and...
This is Merthyr's chance now, with Gockman in goal to put the pressure on.
Free kick that Trailer will take for Merthyr. 10 yards inside the Slough half. Takes it quickly towards Bloom. Back towards Trailer. Trailer still with the ball, 10 yards away. Trying to release Rafael, but spotted there by Fraser. But Bloom wins the ball well. Hicks comes charging in. Slough win the ball. And now there's going to be a bit of a argy-bargy here because Hicks went charging in and he's hurt himself. And everyone's surrounding the referee.
There's 18, 19 players involved as well.
Hicks is saying he got caught. I'll do this. I'll have a look and tell you what's going on. At the moment, Hicks is stretching his thigh out, saying where he's got caught. The referee is... I think it's Hicks' own fault. The way he's gone in. He's gone in hard with a low challenge. It's on the 3G pitch, so you get a bit of a grass burn as well. And the referee, Rafael, the Merthyr player, is just coming over to get some treatment as well. The referee has not made any kind of decision about whether it's a yellow card or a free kick. We'll wait for that decision to be given. So talk amongst yourselves for a little bit. We're just.
I don't think he will until the player gets up. They don't normally.
Hicks is back on his feet.
Make a decision till he gets up.
Hicks has got a straight red card.
Yeah. Thought he might.
So Slough have got a right winger in goal, and now are down to 10 men with their centre back sent off. And well, this second half could last about 6 years, and we'd end up with one player each. But as it is, Hicks is walking off the pitch. He's been red carded. Slough down to 10 men. Gherkin Gockman in goal, and it's a free kick to Merthyr on the edge of the Slough penalty area.
I don't think there'll be much complaint about that one, Adrian, at all.
I'm not denying it's a hard challenge, but they both went in hard. I think that Hicks went in a little bit harder.
Yeah, I think he did. He should be high.
As it is, it's a free kick, and Trailer standing over this free kick for Merthyr. And Merthyr have sent up both of their centre backs for this ball. Trailer takes the free kick. It's gone goalwards. Headed clear by Slough and then volleyed out by Ryan Hope. You can see the mark on Dan Hicks's leg where he's been caught by the studs on his leg. So the ball's with Rafael. Plays it out towards Davies inside the Slough half. Slough have pushed Warren Harris back into a midfield position. The ball's gone in. It's headed clear by Sean Fraser. It looks like Nathan Webb will play centre back for Slough. The ball's come through to Jared Wright, tackled by Fraser. Give the ball to Parsons. Parsons still does well, wins it out towards Warren Harris. Harris closed down, wins a throw in for Slough. And Slough will be in no hurry to take this whatsoever. But you can see the stud marks on his leg, can't you? Where he's
can, but I think he got his retaliation in first. Unfortunately, I think his studs were a lot higher.
So it's thrown for Slough on the halfway line. Sean Fraser to take. So Nathan Webb now filling in as centre back. Ball's thrown in towards Putman. Putman tries a flick. Comes out towards Trailer. Trailer trades the ball down. Nathan Webb wins the ball first. It's out for a throw in to Merthyr. It looks like it could be one-way traffic for this second half.
Yes, I think it is.
Taken quickly towards McLagan. McLagan has time to play the ball out, looking for the right back Davies. Davies just takes it down at the second attempt. Got Putman closing him down. cuts inside. The sun's gone back in as well. Evans plays it in towards Brown, back towards Evans. Evans swishes the ball, it hits the referee, and Barney tries to win the ball back, but Evans won it first, and Evans has hurt himself sliding in to win that ball. It's back out with Brown, crossing the halfway line, bringing the ball forwards. It's got Davies on the overlap. Davies cuts through, comes back inside. Still with the ball at his feet, plays it in now towards Evans. Evans gets back up, looks plenty of line to find Bloom. Bloom does well, chests the ball down, keeps it in by the corner flag, back towards Traylor. Traylor closed down immediately by Fraser. Traylor crosses the ball in, headed goalwards, and Gockman saves his first save of the day.
Easy save for him, fortunately, but he needs the confidence.
I think I'm always thought that when Charlie Empire was here, that he would have been the goalkeeper if anyone didn't. And Gockman's got a huge kick on him. He's launched that long, and he's put it right down by the corner flag. Fraser's just getting some instructions from the management about how to play. As it's going to be Bloom with the throw, flicked on by Brown, and then Sean Fraser does well, wins the ball well, comes in towards Putman. It just goes behind him. He's lost it to Rafael. Now Rafael can turn, trying to break through, goes across the halfway line. He's got Ryan Hope with him. Still running with the ball is Rafael. Plays it on the far hand side to Jenkins. Jenkins cuts inside, faced up by Dylan. Jenkins still with the ball, cutting again inside. Gives it to the referee, who's also wearing black. It's why you shouldn't wear black and blue. Ball comes out to Bloom. Bloom leaves it for Traylor. Traylor now cuts inside, plays it in towards McLagan. McLagan comes away from Adam New, trying to get a shot in. Adam New still stuck with McLagan. He's going across, trying to release the through ball in here to Adam Davis. Davis gets the ball, comes across, and it'll come only as far as Warren Harris, who boots the ball down the line. Only as far as Evans. Slough under a bit of pressure here. It's Ryan Hope with the header clear, but Barney had come back to help out. Ball's back with Bagridge, plays it in. Tevi touch there. And it's won by Putman. Putman being pulled there, and how can that not be a yellow card for pulling him back?
And we had advantage there as well, which
Slough are going to put another substitute on. Joe Grant, Warren Harris coming off. So Warren Harris being substituted for Joe Grant. Joe Grant dual registered with Ascot, scored against Biddeford away before getting kicked. And Warren Harris has been suffering with illness and injury. He just takes his place on the bench next to the other croc, which is Mark Scott. Slough running out of substitutes.
Yeah.
As they have a free kick taken by Adam New, and Joe Grant's first touch. It's been climbed all over there, and again this linesman doesn't give it. It's been cleared down the line by Traylor, looking for Rafael. Webb comes across for Slough, gets the first touch and then volleys it onto the roof. And it's out for a throw into Merthyr. Slough under pressure here for this second half. Ball's been thrown in by Traylor towards Bloom. Bloom brings it forwards, trying to go past. It's well won by Joe Grant, and then Parsons with the challenge says Merthyr have won it back into the box, and Rafael shoots 1-0 to Merthyr through the legs of Girk and Gottman. Keon Rafael with the goal.
That has been coming for a while, as that.
And that goal coming on 66 minutes.
It was a well-worked move.
It was a good move, but Slough gave the ball away in their own half, and when you've only got 10 men and you've got an outfield player in goal, you can't be making mistakes like that. It's of their own downfall. It was a very well taken goal, but Slough should have defended that a lot better. Joe Grant lost the ball in the tackle, then Jake Parsons wasn't strong enough to win it back, and then they've torn through the Slough defence, which has obviously got a centre midfielder playing in it as well. Slough had the kick-off. Ball's with Joe Grant. Grant holds it up towards Fraser. Fraser's trying to dink the ball in. It comes out towards Traylor. Traylor does well to slow the game down. Back towards Bloom. Bloom in towards Evans. Evans turns. Plays the ball out wide to Davies. Davies plays it out towards Jenkins. Jenkins closed down by Dylan. Back towards Davies, who puts a little ball in, but he's given the ball away to Barney. Barney through to Jake Parsons. Parsons then chips the ball forward, trying to find Putman, but well taken by Jared right on his chest, and he slows the ball down with a good ball out to Bagridge. Bagridge can bring the ball forwards for Slough. Slough back with 10 men. Girk and Gockman in goal after Mark Scott went injured, and then Dan Hicks sent off a couple of minutes afterwards. But Merthyr have given the ball away to Slough. Ball now with Jake Parsons in the centre of the field. Loses the ball out again. And the goal scorer Rafael flicks it out towards Taylor. Taylor now in a foot race with Sean Fraser. Taylor does well to win the first one, but when Nathan Webb comes across and stops, tries to win it, wins it well and brings the ball out, much to the dismay of the Merthyr Town fans. The ball come back out now to Joe Grant. Joe Grant trying to keep the ball in, runs it out of play and out for a throw to Merthyr. And they take it quickly with Bloom. Bloom trying to find Brown. Brown does well, keeps the ball in. But Nathan Webb comes across and touches it out of play for a throw to Merthyr. And Merthyr just loading up the box here. Quick throw by Brown towards Trailer. Trailer robbed by Fraser, but just can't keep the ball in place. Out for another throw here for Merthyr. Merthyr will be making their first substitution of the day in a minute. Ball's with John Brown. Brown plays the ball over to Davies. Davies in acres of space. Now closed down by Putman. Plays it out towards Jenkins. Jenkins closed down well by Dillon. Wins the ball. It's out for a throw in on the far hand side. Still no sign of the substitute. They're going to substitute? Yep. No, they're going to wait. Ball's been thrown on by Davies towards Rafael. Rafael's got time to hold the ball up for Merthyr. Then turns inside, trying to be robbed. He's still got the ball, but then loses it to Barney. Barney gives it to Parsons. Parsons with a poor ball forwards, only as far as Evans. And then well spotted by Nathan Webb, who takes in, then tries to release the run of Putman, but it's spotted by Wright. Wright with a ball here now, looking for Trailer. Trailer keeps the ball in on the far side, up against Fraser on this, trying to go past him, cuts inside, keeps going with the ball, then cuts back again, trying to release John Brown. John Brown with the time to shoot. Well blocked there by Jake Parsons, comes out towards Putman on the left-hand side. Putman immediately closed down by Jenkins, plays it off Jenkins, it's out for a throw, and now we will see the substitution. It's going to be Jay Bowen coming on. And we haven't got a clue who's coming off. Take a pick.
Neither has the announcer, they haven't put a board up yet.
It's you've got to give him a number to come off. You can't play with 12. No, we need a... it's John Brown coming off, I believe. So we've... Oh, the boards! I know he got a knock on the head earlier, but he forgot where the board numbers were. That's where it is. He gives the adoring Merthyr public. He's still trying to find where his glasses were.
He's been down the tunnel for something and come back. I don't think he was quite expecting.
I think he's got it in a bag with all his vinyl records. He's not sure which one's his records and which one's the numbers for the board. The game will finally start on the far hand side with a throw for Dillon. And it's flicked on by Parsons. Comes through to Grant. Grant flicking on, trying to find Barney. It's come through to Bagbridge. Good clearance by Bagbridge down the line, but only as far as Dillon. Dillon will head back to makeshift goalkeeper Gherkin Gockman, who has to chase the ball to keep it in, and does so. So Slough losing here 1-0 down to that goal in the 66th minute from Keon Rafael. There'll be a fair bit of injury time to add on with the injury to Mark Scott, and then the sending off of Dan Hicks. Ball play forwards, looking for the run of Barney. Well spotted by Bagbridge. Barney trying to get the ball still. And Bagbridge with a poor mistake there. Straight across his box, headed forwards there by Wright. Or come through to Jake Parsons. Parsons does well to win the ball. He's got Dillon on the overlap. Dillon tries to get across in. It's cleared by Jared Wright. Only as far as Rafael. There's an injury to a player there. But then Ryan Hope's been robbed of the ball by Trailer. Trailer up against Adam New. Knocks it past him and knocks it too far past. Oh. And the referee is given a free kick.
He gave that on the linesman's signal.
Oh my word!
Late.
Much to the dismay of not only myself and Mick, to the management team of Slough, and to almost everyone else in this ground. I don't think anyone else thought that was a free kick in the entire world. And you
can tell he's got it wrong when the Merthyr fans are complaining that they've got a free kick.
And they're taking it quickly into the box, trying to fed it forwards, and goal number 2 from Reece Bagbridge. On 70 minutes. I think it's 70 minutes. Yeah, 70 minutes. As a long ball played into the box there. Free header there for Bagbridge. Obviously, Slough lacking in defensive numbers.
He got away from the defender there and a free header.
And
nothing Gherkin could do about that.
No, and Gockman's touched the ball 4 times. He's picked it out of his net twice.
I think that was to be expected, wasn't it? But
the good news is for Lee Barney. Lee Barney's still in the foot race for the golden boot. He just needs to score 5 goals.
Is that all?
5 goals.
Fine.
So Slough have the kick-off.
Plenty of time.
Ryan Hope plays it to Fraser, back towards Nathan Webb, filling in the centre-back, gives it back to Fraser, not the best of balls, back to Ryan Hope, towards Jake Parsons. Parsons turns. Plays it back towards Sean Fraser, captain of the day, not enjoying this experience now. Gives it to Ryan Hope. Lovely little touch there to Jake Parsons. Parsons trying to find the run of Joe Grant, and Bagridge, the goal scorer, that second goal, comes across and clears. Only as far as Evans. Evans finds Jenkins on this near-hand side. Jenkins cuts back. Plays it into Evans. Evans back to Bloom, and Merthyr can just play the ball around here for the second half. Out towards his defensive partner, Wright. Wright just brings the ball down. And back with Evans. And back with Jenkins. Jenkins just runs with the ball, goes past Sean Fraser, can't keep the ball in though, and then I think the way that the referee is today, I'm surprised he didn't give him a yellow card for kicking the ball away.
Yeah, we're getting overrun now. It's beginning to tell we've only got 10. A makeshift goalkeeper and a makeshift back four at the moment.
And 10 men. Don't forget, just got 10 men. As Slough have a throw in on this near hand side. Fraser will take it halfway inside their own half. Throws on, chipped on by Joe Grant, but out of play. And it'll be a throw in to Merthyr. Merthyr taking their time with this now. Bloom with the throw, gives it to Evans. Evans, heavy touch from his chest, but plays it out towards Wright. Wright can bring the ball down, plays it forwards, looking for Traylor. Traylor trying to release Davis. Davis does well to pick the ball up in stride. Plays it into Rafael, scorer of the first goal. Rafael trying to play it into the box towards Traylor. Oh, good save, Gockman.
Very good
it's
save.
It's out for a corner.
Good anticipation, came out, saved it with his feet. As good as anything Mark did in the first half. That. So
the score here at Penydarren Park, we've got less than 20 minutes of the game left. It's Merthyr Town 2, Slough Town 0, but the 10 men of Slough gave a really good performance first half. Mark Scott's injury, most probably the thing that's cost us the game here, as makeshift goalkeeper Gockman has led in 2 goals and Slough down to 10 men after that sending off of Hicks. Ball into the box from the corner, headed forward, Gockman saves again! Gary Gockman is the cat today.
He's that was.
I don't know if he's got the short straw of being in goal, but he's doing his best to keep the score down here.
Well, that's 2 he's saved, isn't it?
As another corner comes in from Traylor, again aimed towards Jenkins, but Jenkins' headers headed wide, and some relief for Slough Town. And
the referee gets one right and gives a goal kick.
Yeah, and. Gockman with his hidden goalkeeping talent. I think he's going to get more minutes playing in goal than he has on field for the rest of the entire season.
He still needs to grow about 8 inches, but
it's going to take him a while to fill that Mark Scott shirt out, though.
He's going to have a few
as Gockman takes a long kick down. Joe Grant beaten to the ball by Bloom. It will come into the centre of midfield where Evans wins it for Merthyr. Challenged by Barney. Evans still plays it out on the far hand side to Davies. Slough just playing with a 4-4-1 formation at the moment. Traylor's got the ball on this near-hand side. In towards the substitute Bowen. Bowen back towards Traylor. Traylor playing it across the back four to Bagridge, scorer of the second goal. Back to his centre-back partner Wright. Wright brings the ball forwards. He's not being closed down by any Slough player. Gives it to Rafael, scorer of the first goal. Rafael leaves it for Evans. Evans orchestrating all the play for Merthyr. Gives it back towards Traylor. Traylor feeds the right back Davis on the overlap, and then it's in towards Bowen. Bowen's in an offside position, and nothing will come of it. And Slough will leave the ball and wait a second and
coming on for
just
Merthyr.
Waste a bit of time here. We've got a substitution. Are we going to wait 20 minutes to see who the substitution is after it's come on, or has he got the cards ready?
Nearly on the ball this time.
And Slough will take this free kick. I think. I'm not sure if Gockman knows what to do.
Oh, I think he'll figure it out.
Gockman's going to take the free kick. That's because Gockman's in goal, not because it's we're attacking. So Gockman with a long kick for Slough, headed clear by Wright. Only as far as Evans. Evans plays it to the left back Bloom. Bloom in acres of space. Plays it to Jenkins. Jenkins got time to turn. Takes a heavy touch. Closed down by Fraser. Goes back towards Bagridge. Bagridge can turn under no pressure and bring the ball forwards again for Merthyr. Looking for the run of Traylor, but well spotted by Nathan Webb, who does well with a defensive header, and then Joe Grant can't keep it in, and it's out of play for a throw to Merthyr Town. Halfway inside the Slough half, they've got 2 substitutes ready, but they're both sitting down on the bench. Joe Grant again kicks the ball out for a throw. It's taken quickly towards Bowen. Bowen turns, comes inside, gives it towards Trailer, gives the ball back towards Bowen. Bowen finds Evans on the edge of the centre circle, looking again for that ball out towards Davies. Lovely spray ball. Davies with a good touch, but well spotted by Putman, and Putman plays it off Trailer and out for a throw. And we'll see the second substitution is Chris Hugh coming on for Reece Bagridge, and then James Bloom will be replaced by Scott Tancock. So the final substitutions on this last day of the season for Merthyr is a pen that doesn't work. There you go. That one's coming off. Who else came off? 6 with it, Bagridge. There you go. I got it now. Don't worry. Thanks for your help, Mick.
No problem.
You enjoy your seat.
I've got my glasses on. I can't see half.
You sure you're not related to this linesman on this near-hand side?
My dad.
So the final substitutions for Merthyr for this 2015-16 season have been made. Slough still with one left, as the ball's with the substitute Tancock. Plays it in towards Raphael, back towards Jenkins. Jenkins up against Fraser, takes the touch, trying to burst inside, loses the ball and wins a free kick there for a foul by Sean Fraser.
Again, we're putting ourselves under pressure with free kicks 25 yards out. We need to be protecting the keeper now.
Trailer standing over this free kick for Merthyr Town. Merthyr lead here 2-0. We've got 13 minutes of this second half left. The end of this season, the last game of the season. There'll be a fair few minutes added on for injury time as Trailer puts it in. It goes to the back post, and it was McLagan trying to get onto the end of that one. It just glances off his head, headed wide, and remains 2-0. And the Garner in the Merthyr goal could mostly get a deck chair and have a read of the...
A great deal to do this half, hasn't he? Not surprising, really, but we are chasing shadows a little bit.
Yeah, long kick by Gockman, it's won by Barney, but the ball goes backwards, and Barney trying to win the ball again. It's been broken out now here to the substitute Tancock. Tancock can just slow the game down, brings it under control, gives it to the new Santabek Hugh. And Hugh brings it to the other substitute, Bowen. Bowen plays it up towards Evans, and Bowen just gets the ball back inside his own half. Just not being closed down here. Spreads it out to the right back, Davis. And Merthyr just spreading the play here with that one-man advantage. Balls with Hugh in towards Evans. Evans being chased down by Barney. Gives it to Jared Wright. Wright, plenty of time. Gives it to Davis, who's trying to burst forwards at every momentum. Gives the ball now to Trailer. Trailer's got a bit of space. He's got Adam New in front of him. Puts the cross in. It goes all the way across goal. Oh, and McLagan misses an open goal. It was easier to score. In fact, he's gone into the net and not the ball. Ball still with Merthyr. Comes off Joe Grant for a throw. Lovely play there by Trailer, who played it. Gary Gockman was expecting him to pull it back. He played it across the line. And McLagan misses an open goal from about a centimetre. Ended up in the back of the net. Ball's with Bowen. Bowen trying to release through, but well spotted by Ryan Hope. And then Hope closes the ball down, but he plays the ball forward now. Looking for the run of Barney. Barney still chasing for Slough. Goes up to Hugh. Hugh plays it to his goalkeeper Garner. Garner seeing his first touch of the ball for quite a while. Gives it to Jared Wright to bring out for Merthyr. And Wright just bringing the ball forwards again, looking for the run of Raphael. Well won by Adam New. And it'll break out to Trailer. Trailer up against Dylan. Dylan loses out in this battle for the first time. And Trailer just knocks the ball forwards for the ref on score. Gives it on now to Davis. Davis, the right back player, into the box. And then Nathan Webb sticks a leg out. It's out for a corner. And
pressure.
Slough under a lot of pressure here in this final home game of the season. We're just seeing if there's other scores from around. Paula 1-1 in their last game of the season as champions of our league. We wish them the best of luck in the National League South as this corner comes in. It's won by Adam New. Clears well inside his own box, trying to find Barney. Barney beaten to the ball by Davis, in towards Evans. Evans in his lime green boots. What's lime green? I don't know. Lime green boots. He just still got the ball. He's going to flick a lovely ball out here to Tancock, the substitute. Back towards Hugh in the centre back for Merthyr. Inside the centre circle, plays it in towards Raphael. Raphael holds it back, gives it back towards Hugh. Slough deep under pressure here, back towards Raphael. Raphael's got a space to find Jenkins on the left-hand side. Jenkins up against Fraser. Jenkins trying to go past him, gets to the byline, gets a cross in, and again Nathan Webb does well defensively to stick a foot out. It's another corner to Merthyr, and so I don't know, the Merthyr fans behind the goal have obviously seen something or other, but we're not sure what. So it's going to be an in-swinging corner, for trailer for Merthyr Town. And he's got Jenkins coming short for a corner. Looks like he's going to play the ball deep into the box. Slough Gockman in goal under a bit of pressure. Plays it in. Gockman drops it first time, and then it's been cleared by Ryan Hope. Trying to find the run of Dylan, but Dylan's beaten to the ball by Jenkins. In towards Evans. Evans gives it to Tancock, the left back. Back towards Jenkins, and Jenkins can bring the ball forwards here. Gives it to Trailer. Trailer takes a touch, turns inside. Gives it to Evans. Evans in the centre of the pitch. Plays it out towards Davies on the right back position. In towards Bowen. Bowen gives it to Evans. Evans can bring the ball forwards. Goes past the referee. Bowen's still got the ball here on this near hand side. Back towards Jenkins. Jenkins in to Evans. Evans trying to release Tancock, the left back. Left back gets a cross in over the head of Gockman, over the head of McLachlan. That's twice he's ended up in the back of the net. And then Slough can't clear through Putman. It's gone out for a corner.
Did Gockman get a touch on that as it went across?
No, I don't think he did, but McLagan's ended up twice in the net. Unfortunately, he's forgot to take the ball with him each time.
Well, I think the first time he was frightened he was going to hit the post himself because he was very, very close.
As Scotty comes walking past us, he's injured. There's a corner on the far hand side. As there's a bit of pushing and shoving in the box as the corner was going to come in. And Adam New, and I'm trying to see who that is. It's the substitute Chris Hugh, just being spoken to here by the referee. I make it we've got 8 minutes plus whatever the referee adds on. Knowing this referee, it'll most be just blow on 45 minutes with a bit of luck.
Probably good 4 or 5 minutes to go after that, isn't there?
So it's going to be another. It's corner on that far hand side for Merthyr. Again, they've sent back both centre backs. Balls into the box, and the referee, I haven't got a clue what he spotted. He spotted something. He's blowing for a free kick to Slough, and he was always going to do that. And Slough have a free kick.
I think when you've had a word with defenders and attackers and said, I'm watching, somebody's going to give a free kick or a penalty away. Yeah, apologies if you're getting a little bit of bad streaming from our signal here at Merthyr. We're doing our best to kind of correct that. So the ball's won in by Fraser in the right back position. Plays it off Evans. It will come through to Barney. Barney does well. Flicks it to Fraser. Fraser back towards Barney. Fraser will keep the ball in. Hope trying to find Barney. Barney does well to get the ball from Parsons' ball. Isn't the best, and it's won back by Merthyr. Slough into the Merthyr half, but got to be careful. Trailer has got the ball on the right hand side. Running up against Dylan. He's got Davis on the overlap. Davis plays the ball in across the goal, and again McLachlan can't get a touch onto it. And again, McLachlan ends up in the back of the net. He's been in the back of the net more times than Gockman has. He's been in the back of the net more times than the ball.
As
but we're definitely second best today. You go down to 10 men, you've got no chance.
I think it's also the fact that first half, I think people would say Merthyr may be slightly the better of the team, but Slough defended better. But second half, obviously that injury to Mark Scott has affected the game. Ball's now with Dylan. Dylan keeping the ball. It looks like Slough will make a third and final substitution. The ball's played down, looking for the run of Barney, but Davis comes across for Merthyr to clear the ball. Up towards Dylan. Dylan does well to win the headers. Kept aside. Still with the Dylan. Dylan on the overlap here for Slough. Plays the ball into the middle. Looking for the run of Joe Grant. It's gone all the way across the goal. Did it get a touch? It has. It's. I thought it had got a touch off a Merthyr player. I was hoping for a corner. It wasn't to be. Well. It's a goal kick to Merthyr Town.
That's the best we've had.
As Slough looks to make their third and final substitution. Pritpal Raju will come on for these last 5+ minutes. And he's coming on for Lee Barney. And
So Lee Barney's not going to get his 5 goals then?
No, Barney's not going to end up with the golden boot. That's still up for grabs. Putman could score a couple of goals in these last few minutes. I'd say you've got about 10 minutes with the added time to go, so Putman's got 2 to get. Raju's gone up front to play as striker. The ball's been taken by Garner from a goal kick back towards Hugh and then back towards Garner. Goes across his goal. Raju with plenty of energy for Slough, chasing everything down up front. He's gone from one centre back to the other centre back. He's now chasing the ball again in the centre. Back from Garner towards Hugh. Raju still chasing it. Then Parsons gets involved. The lovely ball here, trying to find Tancock. Tancock bursts through. Ball played into the middle. Gockman gathers that one when Tancock maybe could have taken out another couple of yards and got into the box in a bit better. But Gockman saves for Slough.
Well done, Gockman.
I don't know if he's injured himself, but he's taking his time with this goal kick. It remains here. Merthyr Town 2, Slough Town 0. Goals coming in the 66th of the second. Poor kick there by Gockman. That was a Sunday morning goal kick there. And ball's broken with Traylor. Traylor finds Jenkins on this near hand side. Jenkins dinks inside. Still got the ball onto his right hand foot. Looking to shoot. Gives it to McLagan. McLagan does shoot. And it's not his day today because he's hit that one well wide.
Gockman's injured.
Yeah, Gockman, who's the replacement goalkeeper, has injured his knee. I think if they should have done that a few games ago if they didn't want to be here for the last game of the season. But Gockman's going to try and take this goal kick with a bad leg.
I think that's why he had the last kick was poor.
And Gockman to take this goal kick. This time it's a much better goal kick by him. Long ball is headed away by Hugh into the centre where Evans flicks the ball on. Then headed clear by Fraser. Again, Evans is first to it. Takes it on his knee. Heavy touch there by him. Ball breaks kindly now to Joe Grant. Joe Grant does well in a forward position. Trying to go past Tancock, the left back. So Joe Grant still got the ball. Gives it to Putman. Bit of a poor touch there, but Fraser will win the ball back towards Putman. Putman now can turn. Still got a chance for that golden boot. He's got it onto his left foot. He's taking an extra touch. Gives it to Ryan Hope. Hope will feed in Dylan. Dylan on the far side. Level with the Penydarren. Takes a touch. Trying to go past Davis. Gets into the box. Still going. Pulls it back. And it's come out towards Raju. Raju does a turn in the box. Gives it to Dylan. Dylan at the byline. Pulls it across. And it's out for a corner. Good play there by Slough. I was getting confused with what's going on. But Slough got a corner.
Very good play.
And now the Slough fans make a little bit of noise behind that goal. Slough looking to look like they were going to take it short. Surprisingly, they haven't sent Gockman up.
He's 5 yards out.
It's an in-swinging corner here from Ryan Hope. He puts it deep under the line, looking for past Putman. Putman trying to keep the ball in. Does well to keep it in from stopping it from going out. Now trying to get another crossing. Goes to the far post. Raju. Oh, he's taken out. That's got to be a penalty, referee. Oh my giddy aunt, this referee is diabolical.
Well,
Keeper's clearly taken out Raju when he's come for the ball.
I thought he had as well.
Raju came to header it. He's an absolute disgrace. It's a corner to Slough. Ryan Hope will take it. It's going to be another in-swinging corner. Putman just on his haunches feeling the need here as the ball's gone into the box. Adam New trying to get to it, directs it goalwards. Can Putman keep this one in? He can't. It's out for a goal kick. And that was it. I mean, I can't understand what this referee needs to see a penalty.
No, I thought it was a penalty as well.
I think that's the first time that we've agreed on anything ever, isn't it?
No.
So long ball here, looking for a foot chase here for Jenkins and Fraser. Fraser just pushes him off. He's right on his own byline. What is he doing, this referee? He's given Slough a free kick. Sean Fraser's the one pushing him out the way, and he gives Slough a free kick. This man is an absolute idiot. Who gave him a refereeing licence? Oh my giddy aunt. We've got 15 seconds of normal time. As Gockman's clearance, much to the delight of the Merthyr fans, goes straight out of play.
We got the free kick and we hiked it straight out of play.
And so 10-man Slough here are battling the odds here. They're in the game and we're still waiting for a ball to come in so we can have a throw in. And Tancock finally takes the throw back towards Hughes. Hugh plays it to Wright. Wright just plays it out towards The advancing Davis. Davis looks up, playing the ball, looking for the runner of Felt. Well spotted by Adam New, who nicks in and picks the ball up. Then gives the ball for Raju to chase. Raju's in a foot race here with Jared Wright and Garner. Garner's first to the ball. And he puts that. It's still in place. Won by Trailer, but comes through nicely for Ryan Hope. And Hope just being chased by Ravel. Gives the ball away easily there. And Trailer plays the ball forward. And now... he's not even played the added time! 46 minutes! He's an absolute idiot, this bloke. Mark Scott was down on the ground for 5 minutes injured, and he hasn't even added it on.
And we've had 3 substitutions.
Look, 45 minutes and 58 seconds now. What is this referee doing? I want some money back if I had to pay, because he's shortchanged us 5 minutes. That's an absolute disgrace of a referee. There was an injury to Mark Scott. There was the sending off with 2 players. That's 7 minutes alone. He should add on 30 seconds for each goal. And he's shortchanged everyone. I would complain to the FA. Get your money back. This bloke is not fit to referee a Subbuteo match. He's not even played the added time on.
No.
Oh my giddy aunt. Has he got... I know the Severn Bridge is bad coming one direction. Is it bad going the other way?
No.
It is an absolute disgrace.
Going back then.
Oh my word. Obviously the referee is obviously a Man United or Everton fan. He's dying to get back to Wembley and watch the game. But as the Slough players come off to a round of applause, 10-man Slough have done well today. So the Rebels coming off here, they've lost 2-0, but they put up a really good effort. As the players are just coming off, they've got their heads up.
And there's a nice
well done, guys.
For the Slough players as well as they came off there
as
from the Merthyr fans.
Off comes the goalkeeper, hidden goalkeeping talents of Gary Gockman. As the rest of the players... Gary, you got more minutes playing in goal than you have as an outfield player. As the rest of the Slough fans players come off, the Slough fans have supported them well. They've gone over and done that one. Shai Dillon's most probably man of the match. Well done, Shai. And the last of the players, Sean Fraser, captain extraordinaire, comes off along with Putman. Well done, Sean. Good game. And out come the management. The Slough fans have made their way. We've been shortchanged. You've got a long journey back to Yorkshire. You're going back to Bristol.
Bristol and then Yorkshire.
He's going to Bristol. Thank you, everyone, for listening in whenever through the season.
Thank you.
We hope you've enjoyed whatever we brought to you, whether it's been good, bad, or terrible. We hope you've enjoyed it. A big summer in front of the Rebels this year, hopefully with many, many good things in front of it. And we won't say that one, but
Adrian's just made his feelings known to the referee about the added time that wasn't played. And quite right too. As
the Merthyr players are just coming off to a good round of applause from their fans. We wish everyone the really best during the summer. We hope you have a good summer. We hope the Rebels have a good summer. Couple of dates to look out for is this Friday at Penydarren Park. There's a quiz night. All the proceeds will go to the club. We've also got the Legends of the Day, which is on the 11th of June. Look out also for Slough being in the Observatory shopping centre promoting the club. We'll be there. We wish you all the best for the summer. Mick, thank you very much. We'll be back next season. Hopefully playing a full 45 minutes of action in the second half. Until then, enjoy.
Bye. Yes, it was a bit short change, wasn't it? Little bugger.
Thank you very much, sir, for your help.